and I'm trying to make a hard-hitting, like emotionally driven drama that breaks new ground. That's kind of all about, basically you jerking off and your mom having to drink it for probably an hour and a half.
It's clever name, it's clever name. Mad blunts and bong blast. Clever name podcast. Fucked up shit to make your mom laugh.
You're fucked.
Never really know what you gon' get. Might catch a buzz from the contact. Lots of that disgusting discussion. Loving it cause it's funny. We got topics for the rich. Poor, gorgeous, and ugly. We got guests of all shapes and sizes. Outrageous violence. If you home alone, then don't try this. Clever name podcast is where you find us.
Okay.
How do I even deal with you? Why do I even want to do a podcast with you? Like, you're fucking so hard to deal with. We've already had, like, more technical difficulties on one podcast.
That's what brings out the best in you, in my opinion, dude. The best Ryan is a Ryan that's a little bit irritated towards me. And so I try to bring that to the podcast for the fans.
What? What fucking...
Hang on, let me do that more dramatically. For the fans.
What fucking... First of all, what fans? Nobody listens to that podcast. It's pretty much a podcast that we do.
100 people were pretty bored this month. Accidentally somehow clicked on this thing. So guess what? More people are going to accidentally click on shit, and that's before you know it, dude. All this is going to make sense.
I've already had...
Big brain.
Just so you know, I've already had questions from people like they're confused on like what exactly happened, like the story arc of how now there's two podcasts somehow. It's like, why are you guys doing a podcast? You already were doing a podcast together pretty frequently. You were pretty much just coming on like fucking every other week, and then we just started doing a separate podcast together. And
yeah, dude, this is exactly how America got started. And probably Canada, too, because you guys took some notes. But this is exactly what happens. I come in, I take a little bit more of your land each week, and then eventually I just am like, hey, man, I kind of live here now. And you live over here on the Clever Reservation. And then pretty soon, dude, Clever Name's just going to be have a little tiny piece of the big pie here, dude. And then welcome to an American, baby. Everybody's listening.
See... You just came over.
And you're just a Canadian, fucking character. You're just like you just represent Canada. That's it. You're not even Ryan anymore, dude.
It's starting to feel like
First you take the mind, then you take the body, then you take everything.
So are you
know the first rule of pimping, Daddy?
You're what was it? Divesting my podcast right now. That's what
I'm divesting this whole podcast, dude. Are we running right now?
We're going. We're here. We're ready.
Okay.
This is a podcast already. But
your video just came back to normal. It's making me really happy, dude. It was just like a couple seconds off before.
Dude,
and
you can't do anything anymore.
We got to go to Discord for video from now on. Discord's going to be a thing in everybody's lives soon. Everybody in Clever Name will know of the Discord name eventually.
Yeah, we're going to just shit post on Discord. I think that's the game plan from now on. Just shit post on Discord until we get a following.
That's a thing?
Yeah,
you just sound like you just made something up.
No,
shit post on Discord.
That's what's going to happen. We're just going to it's going to be absolute cancer until it's not. So just get in there while it's hot. And I don't know how to fucking just sell that better, but this is a podcast that we're doing. It's hard to explain what's going on here. Nobody understands.
We're doing a podcast?
This. Yeah, fuck you. I'm trying to explain this. This is very confusing.
You almost got me, dude. You almost got me.
No, I'm pretty sure what we're doing over on Welcome to an American is just a fever dream that I have once a week. But over here, it's
not real. We already went over this, dude. If you guys didn't hear on our podcast, maybe I just explained to Ryan that he actually doesn't exist, and I've just convinced him that all this shit, including this podcast you listen to right now, which I actually created and host every week, all of it's not real, dude. He's just kind of a figment of my imagination, and I kind of need him to make this whole thing work.
It's starting to get scary. Like, I'm starting to believe him that's a thing. Like, he's getting to me at a certain point, but he's like, what we've done over there is just absolute technical difficulties, fucking absolute, just no structure whatsoever. You're just, I don't know what's going on half the time, and I feel like you're fucking with me. We've had an episode already that took more than 3 hours just to start, and that was just because you don't know how to fucking use a microphone. It's already clear.
We went over that, dude. We all got better that day, and we all grew as people, especially you.
No.
And we proved to you and yourself that you can handle any situation that's thrown at you as a producer and as somebody who gets things done as a fucking man, quite frankly. And that's why I wanted to bring up LP.
No. This isn't your fucking podcast.
No, man, hang on. I actually forgot the last letter.
Good.
Give me just one second, guys.
No.
I actually have a thing here. Hang on.
Shut the fuck up. No.
LPT, everybody. It's the LPT
I'm turning off your mic. Your mic's off. Nobody can hear you. I've turned it off. It's my fucking podcast. You're not taking over. I'm not. No, your mic is off, sir. You can talk all you want. Nobody can hear you. I'm taking over. You're not pitching your fucking garbage here. There's a time and a place for it, and we have a contract over at Welcome to an American to pitch your fucking shit, but nobody needs to hear about your Tony Robbins cult that you're starting, or your fucking truck nuts for hats, or your goddamn flag don't tread on these nuts flags. That's the only one that exists. It doesn't. I'm breaking it down here. Fucking, this is my podcast now. You don't have a company, and you're lying to everyone. You're stealing people's money. You're the Bernie Madoff of podcasts. And he can't handle his weed. Yes, you can. Go ahead.
You done, dude?
I'm done.
I just want to say you're welcome, everybody, for bringing out that really fun side of Ryan right there, and we all got to see him. When was the last time you yelled at somebody like that? Just real good, hearty yell. You let it all out. I bet that little fucking swollen lump on your wrist got a little bit smaller that day. It's like the opposite of the Grinch's heart, dude.
Okay.
You keep looking at it. Quit looking at it, dude. Don't look at it. It's fine.
So no, you can't pitch your fucking...
All right, whatever. I kind of did, dude. You know, LPT, hit me up, basescripters@gmail.com. Maybe I'll send you a pamphlet. If you want to learn how to kick life's ass and be a great businessman like me and fucking create not shit products, but shit and products like this right here, Truck Nuts for Hats, available. I actually thought Ryan had a good idea, because he's actually partnering up with Truck Nuts for Hats now, regardless of what he's saying now, which he's trying to create like a wrestling style promo where we go back and forth, but it's really just to kind of bring this up again and keep talking about it. So we'll just do that. Ryan had a great idea of printing out little cards, and then anytime I see a guy, I saw a card today with Truck Nuts on the back, we could print out a little card with a QR code on it and sync it up right to the commercial. Go ahead and, if you don't mind, drop the commercial in right here. Right here will be the Truck Nuts commercial. And Truck Nuts for Hats, we've got your back. That's right, everybody. Thanks a lot for the time, Ryan. And yeah, next time, dude. What are we recording our podcast again? Big Pie. Trump 20 money, baby.
Are you tough? Are you badass? Are you a hard motherfucker? Well, I can't tell because we're inside a hardware store and your truck nuts are hanging out in the parking lot. As far as I know in here, you could be a fucking pussy. That's why you need these truck nuts for hats. Handcrafted right here in the United States of America by a woman, as God intended. That's right. Our patented clip-on technology fastens a custom pair of truck nuts right to the back of your hat. And at a base price of just $50, you can have truck nuts shipped directly to your front door in our completely nondescript testicle-shaped packaging in 35 business days or less. Best of all, $5 of every purchase goes to the Wounded Warrior campaign. So get yours today. We got your back. Truck Nuts for Hats.
Okay, was that good enough? Is that it? Can I move on now?
Yeah, man, we're cool, dude. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, what do you want to talk about, man? Sorry about all that.
Just to have you on the show, I feel like it was. I had an obligation to get a couple of truck nut plugs out for you. So I'm sure.
Hey, real quick, pause. Mute everything real fast, dude. Pause. Um, excuse me. You didn't really mean all that stuff you yelled at me before, right?
You know we can't pause podcasts. That's not like a thing.
All right, well, delete that so people don't think I'm vulnerable and go. Go, pussy. Let's do this, fag.
What?
I said go, bitch. Let's do this. Podcasting, right? What kind of podcast is this? Where you just sit around like a bitch? Roll that shit, dog.
Did you just yell "Go podcast" at me? Like fucking
Go podcast at me. I don't know. If I didn't, then I should have, because that sounds awesome. Go podcast at me, bitch. You got something to say? Go podcast at me. Catch me on Stitcher. How about app? That's what you say now.
Jesus Christ. Well, that's the new show that we're gonna do. I guess we're gonna do a third podcast just because we just keep coming up with such great names. The issue is we want to keep starting podcasts because we come up with the best names for podcasts.
The name's the idea. That's the big thing. First, you get a good name. What was the name again? I already forgot it.
It doesn't matter.
That's how good it was, dude. Wow. Sometimes they're so good, they come and they go, you know?
I think it was Go Podcast at me.
Go podcast at me. No, now it sounds dumb now that I think about it.
We've already moved past it. It's over.
Yeah, dude. No, that's a stupid idea, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay. You see,
whoever came up with that's an idiot.
I'm glad we've moved past. We had trial and error. You know, sometimes I heard Donald Trump went bankrupt a couple of times, and you have to have a couple of shitty businesses to have a good business. And I think Welcome to an American is going to be our Trump 2016, or I don't know.
No, I think you just have to rip off a bunch of building contractors and do shady deals in foreign countries.
Is that what we
bang and like in fucking and like mail order fucking like I don't know, buy some chick and get like bribed off by a country or something. I don't know, man. It's all fucking crazy, dude. It's a lot that goes into making a Trump, dude. But I know it definitely all starts with not paying building contractors for all your towers, pretty much.
That's what we do? Okay, that seems easy.
And then settle out of all the lawsuits.
That seems really easy, right? We should just do that.
Trump 20 money, dude. He already did that, so we can't do that.
Yeah, no.
That goes against everything.
Are you still under lockdown where you're at?
Dude, honestly, I'm in South Carolina, which is southeastern. You know, if anybody is this, I don't know. Do you have a Canadian fan base, or is this just people whatever? Or is it mostly Americans anyway?
It's just my mom listening.
Oh, okay. Well, hey. Hi, Ryan's mom. What were we talking about? Sorry, I was just picturing your mom for a second when I got boned up.
All right.
No offense. Nothing sexual. Go ahead.
No, nobody knows what we were talking about. It's not important, right?
No, it was. I had a thing.
It was important? Because I don't know where you were going.
It was really important, dude. Oh, wow. I had a whole thing, guys. It was going to be awesome. Oh, no, wait. You were telling me about... I didn't have a whole thing, dude. No, I'm from the southeast. That's what we were originally talking about. I was going off on some tangent. I was going off on some fucking tangent about Canadian fan base, and then I was thinking about your mom's boobs, and yeah, all right, so yeah. Anyways, my bad. No offense, nothing sexual too, man. Seriously. Don't get mad at me later. Don't yell at me later. Yeah, no, in South Carolina, nobody gives a fuck, dog. Everybody's just out and about. You could get a tattoo like 3 weeks ago.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, so...
And let you get tatted.
Is that serious?
You can get tatted up right now. Yeah, you can get tatted. You can fucking get your nails done.
Really?
I was just in... I went to a Family Dollar in the country because I was just delivering out there, and it was like, holy fuck, dude. These people out here don't give any fucks.
Seriously?
I mean, it was just goddamn. Yeah, dude.
This doesn't make any
Nobody
sense.
gives a fuck out here. Nobody here gives a fuck.
Our
Promise.
our shit's still locked down, but I don't know if you saw this. It's so strange to me. So the parks opened up here. That's where
Mhm.
we're at, and they the first day that they opened up, it was like not that long ago, and it was just nuts to butts, just people fucking everywhere. It was like
Dude, literally, if you just slowed that down and just isolated us, it was just nuts to butts. People fucking everywhere. It's like, dude, Canada's live.
somebody.
I was right. Literally halfway through you telling that sentence, my brain just traveled in such a different direction. I couldn't hear the rest of it at all. So please continue back from when you said nuts to butts. People were fucking everywhere.
Okay,
Continue.
I think you pretty much got the whole statement that the parks
Well,
were
the
open.
story's only gonna go downhill from there. So continue.
Really, nuts to butts took you off course that badly? How high are you?
No, it was the followed by, and people were fucking everywhere.
Okay, yeah, okay. I guess you isolate that. That's pretty fucking funny. But it was like everyone was just touching. They might as well have just been all having like a group orgy in the park. Basically, it wasn't. It was a straight up mosh pit in the park. Nobody cared. They opened up the parks. They didn't put any rules on it, like saying, "Hey, we got like don't
So wait, you're
touch."
saying you're saying it was like it was nuts to butts and just full of what was it? Peep full of what?
What
People
are you
fucking-
not
what'd you say?
What are you not getting about this? It was crowded. I'm trying to make a fucking like analogy. Like how the fuck do you not get it? Do you know like crowds? There's like people gathered. Do I need to fucking Google that for you?
Ah! But then you followed it by saying it was like an orgy. So
Yeah. Jesus, dude.
sorry. It's the same thing. Yeah, dog. We sat here for like fucking an hour and a half while you jerked yourself off about stats or something, and it got me high, and then now look at this. Shit, dude. Look what you got me doing, bro.
There was a large crowd in the park. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. It was like a really, really big crowd. Yeah, like a concert, like when there's like a lot of people there. I don't know. I don't know how low I have to break this down for you, but it's like people were close together during the pandemic.
Dude, what, were they like rubbing each other?
I hate you. Like,
Okay,
why would
okay, all right, go.
why would
Continue.
anyone?
Please continue
No,
the
no,
story.
no.
If anybody's listening right now, I fucking pissed them off so bad, dude. They're like, just let him tell the fucking story, dude. Now I just kind of want to keep cutting the story off as long as possible.
Why would anyone listen to a podcast with us on it? No one's gonna listen to this. No one's made it this far.
Somebody out there is like really questioning themselves right now. They stumbled in and they're like, "What am I getting myself? Am I really gonna attach myself to this
Somebody's like, "Fuck."
this
am I-
fucking low quality shit here, dude?" These guys make Cumtown look like Joe Rogan.
These guys both have 2 podcasts. That's fucking crazy. So
Yeah, dude.
it just proves that we need to shut them down. We need a podcast fucking apocalypse. We need a podcast apocalypse because this is too much. We only have so much bandwidth out there, and I think we need to cut. We need to just start trimming the fucking fat out there, and we need to start going to war. And we start podcasting for pink slips. That's what we do. We go to podcast
Ooh.
war with other.
It's like a Tokyo Drift thing.
Fuck yeah. So we go to other
Ooh.
podcasts and we put our podcast up against their podcast. Winner takes all. We get their channel. We get their Twitter. We get everything. We can do whatever we want. We can just start mass posting gay porn until it's banned and obliterated. Or we can take it over and just start posting our stuff. Whatever it is, that's the game plan. And we podcast for pink slips, and it'll be a 4th podcast that we do.
So what? How do you compete?
I haven't figured that out, dude. But didn't it sound so good in like the?
It did. I mean, yeah. I want to fight. I want to fight another podcast host right now. I don't know why.
I think we can do it.
I'm willing to throw down right now.
I'm pretty
as long
sure.
as it's not Joe Rogan.
Andy Dick has a podcast, and I'm sure I can take him.
Andy Dick, I told him last time on our podcast, Andy Dick, if you want to fight, I will grapple you in your shed. I know that's what you want. You'll have the advantage because you're used to grappling men. That's right, I said it. I'll take them glasses off and slap you around, all right? Dye that hair back yellow. You're looking like Dr. Drew and shit.
Well,
Go ahead.
so
Cut that.
No, that's
Cut that promo, dude.
yeah, okay. It's printed. It's on the way to the editor that's gonna get that out to Andy Dick's people. But the problem with the parks being crowded after there's a pandemic. So we're trying. Apparently, in my area, they are in stage 1. I don't know how many stages there are. Nobody has really clarified. I assume there's 3. I think everybody's kind of assumed there's 3 stages to like reopening.
I've heard the word stage. I've heard the word phase.
Yep.
They got phases here in America. They're doing phases.
Oh,
bro.
fuck, dude. I've always wanted to join that clan. But,
You guys still got stages?
dude, we got optics
We're doing
here.
phases now, bro. We're doing phases now, dude.
Oh, that's...
We're still behind.
Yeah, that's fucking terrible. But, so we're in stage 1. You guys are in, like, phase B. And
Yeah.
we opened the parks. Everyone's just licking and touching on each other. Like, there's tons of pictures. Fucking you probably just can't see anything because you know how fucking sweet Google Hangouts is. But there's people were just like it was straight up like a concert out there, and nobody gave a shit. So they started they had to leave the parks open. They didn't want to go and shut them down and like take a step back.
That is fucking bonkers.
No, it's pretty crazy. Like it was nuts. They had police out there. Nobody was really doing anything. They couldn't really break everything up. So the next day after that, they had police block it off like
Dude,
areas.
just look at that. Hang on. Look at that fat guy in the middle of that picture on the right.
Yeah, like fucking Randy from
He
Trailer Park
just
Boys.
looks lost. He's just standing there like he looks like a sad guy alone in the park.
No, because for
What's he even doing?
the last 3 months, this has been his home. And now fucking 400 drunks, fucking people who want to get out in the sun just like invaded his area.
He's homeless?
I don't know. He looks it. Who knows?
What do you mean his home?
He probably lives in the park. He was homeless. Jesus.
Oh, okay. That's
Fucking Christ.
Dude, I didn't know because earlier I thought you said something. I thought you had a park. I thought you lived like near a park or something too.
I do. There's tons of people in parks now. They're allowed to.
Okay. Got you.
So what they did to mitigate the people getting so close to each other is they started drawing circles in the like with spray paint in the grass, and they're like social distancing circles. So people can have their own little section of the park. You got to get there early. You got to claim your little area, and then you just got your own bubble that you can just chill out in the park. And honestly, it's been working. It's kind of crazy,
Dude, people are really following that shit there, man. That is a whole different just goddamn society.
No joke.
that you live in.
People are just fucking hanging out in their
People are
circles.
just like, I guess we hang out in the circle, eh?
Pretty much.
No, you go wherever the fuck you want.
Nope.
Because nobody boxes you in. No, dude, here, seriously, like, there's like, they have like stickers on the floor. There's like a pathway, directions you're supposed to go in the grocery store, bro. Nobody does any of that shit, dude.
Really?
People are just crowded all up on. Yeah, I had an old lady literally that fucking rode my ass in line at the gas station today. Rode my ass. Like, dude, she was like a foot behind me.
Just
Like, I saw her in my peripheral, like, I turned my head back, and I almost wanted to turn and just be like, whoa. She was too close. Like, she wanted it. Like, it's almost like she was, like bug chasing me or something.
Yeah, just do you ever, when people are too
Freaked
close,
out.
I've started implementing this, because sometimes people get too close to you when you're just walking and stuff. That's what I've noticed, because I don't really leave the house much. Pretty much I just go to work and walk my dogs in a normal time. But right now, when I walk, I'm not worried about it, but still I don't want people getting close to me normally. So right now I have like a fucking physical barrier that I can get people to avoid me. So feel free to use this at home. It's a sweet tip. When you're walking down the street, when you get within earshot of a person, just give a little subtle cough. Nothing obnoxious, just a little they will fucking take 4 steps to either side of you just to go, just be like, I don't want to breathe in whatever he's fucking shooting out of his mouth. And I'm fine with it. I'm fine with you thinking that I have the plague just to have a little bit of space because normally I'm walking my dogs down and they don't listen. They're fucking tiny dogs. They just go wherever the fuck they want. So when I'm walking
the worst kind of dogs.
And the smallest one, Taco, just thinks he's a fucking Rottweiler and he will just rip anybody's head off, but he won't actually bite, but he just plays the part. But he'll just go wherever he wants. So I hate it when fucking people on their bikes or whatever are on the sidewalk and they take up the whole fucking sidewalk and my dogs won't listen and I'm just like, whatever. So I'm out walking my dogs and just give a little and people give me all the right of way I need. I have the sidewalk. I can do a snow angel in the middle of the sidewalk and I'll still have a foot of clearance. It's perfect. It's
Dude, I just like to carry like baking soda and some Diet Coke around, and I just what do you call it? Not baking soda. What are those little things you drop in the thing?
Mentos. Where the hell is your brain?
Alka-Seltzer and some soda, dude, and then you just put that shit in your mouth and you just go, you let it all froth out, and then they run away. Actually, it's great. They actually just run and they don't come back on that street ever again, and you just got the street to yourself forever, bro. They just think rabies guy lives there.
You think if you went around doing that, you know how those fucking prank channels, like, they go and do that horrible, shitty stuff? Do you think if somebody did that right now, like blood capsules in the mouth, and they just, like, walked up to a person, was like, oh, I'm feeling a little bit dizzy, and then just went, and then just fucking blood just starts pouring.
Get arrested. In Canada, they'll probably fucking, like, I don't know, man, flog you in the streets or something for that.
Yeah, I think they would give you isolation circles in the park, and you'd have to stay there.
We're gonna hit them really hard.
They would lock you away in your cell in the parks of Toronto with your painted circle, and you would stay there. And you know he would, because he's Canadian, so he's just like, oh, I guess I gotta stay here, eh?
That's how you kill a Canadian, dude. You could just paint a circle around him and he'll just stand there and perish slowly. Hey, somebody let me out of here, eh? You just paint him a circle in the middle of the forest, and he's just like, he just thinks he's a barrier. He's like a mime. He's like feeling like fake walls. Like, I can't get out.
Yeah, I wonder, like, in a serious world, if you put up enough signs that made it impossible to live, like nobody just actually like enforced the signs. You just put up signs that just randomly made it literally impossible to live. Like no eating between midnight and 3, and then there's like a small window of eating that you can do, but no places actually sell food during that time. All the places have to be closed down, and then you put up weird signs like that. How many people would just die in Canada? Because I honestly think people would blindly follow rules that don't make sense just because someone put up a sign somewhere.
Dude, Canada's so ripe for a dictator, it's not even funny. Like, you guys are like China, but just like, you have like China's mentality, but just like a fucking pussy white guy leader, and that's why nothing gets done around there. But he can hit really hard, and he can take anything they give at him.
I wonder, like, we're getting close, right? So like we're in phase 1 of reopening the country. We're also in phase 1 of full dictatorship. They took our guns, so they're removing our guns. They're giving us circles to stay in. We got our own little private bubbles. We got socialized medicine. They're giving us money from the government. We're getting $2,000 a month, and we're not working. It seems a little communist socialist to me.
Dude, he's about to make the fucking Game of Thrones fucking twist on your ass, bro. He's about to turn evil. Get ready. That gray hair is just going to keep going. Once it goes all gray, you're going to watch his eyes just slowly start turning fucking red, dude. You're going to realize, oh my God, what have we done?
Holy shit. That would be
Trudeau, dude.
I wouldn't even be
when all
mad.
the CTE sets in from all the fucking awesome not from the boxing matches, but from all the times he fell downstairs. All that CTE is gonna kick in. He's gonna turn into like fucking. It's gonna be like The Shining, where he just gradually gets more evil.
Oh my God, I forgot about that clip. Like I don't understand it because it doesn't make any sense. It's just him.
Comment ça fonctionne? Normalement, je te mettrais genre ici. Là,
And then
je passerais,
he's
hey, comment
talking
ça
some
va?
French. He's like, "Hey, what's going on, buddy?" And then he just fucking falls down the stairs. And that guy, like, how was that not a smear campaign? Like, how was that not like, "Hey, this guy can't be our president. He fell down the stairs a lot as a kid." Like, that should be like that should have been like the fucking.
Hey, you guys want to see my parody trick?
It's straight up, and he looked like the biggest douchebag. Like, seriously, the fucking face on this guy was obnoxious when he was a kid.
Dude, that's like, it's the most dumb, useless talent that barely gets a laugh. It doesn't even get a laugh. You just shock people for a second, and then they have relief, and that's all you get from someone thinking you just fell down some stairs.
Oh, that's so great.
Hey, this idiot did it on TV. Look at this fucking picture.
That is
so
the
funny, dude.
greatest
Look at the
picture
outfit. He's in just like an outfit that like my fucking stepdad would go try to get fucking some pee in the goddamn 90s.
It is so great.
I mean, that is a ridiculous outfit to be falling downstairs in, and to then be a president. Like, that is, I mean, what's worse, that or Trump? Like, that, I mean, I can't take either of these guys seriously, dude. The internet fucked everything up.
Okay, I've heard this opinion, and I was like, I'm so on board with this. What do you think about this? Do you think we're ever gonna get to a point where you, like, we don't care about what you did on the internet like 10 years ago? Like, say somebody brings something up and they're like, "Oh, you used to fucking do some pratfalls on the internet fucking 10 years ago," and people bring that up and that's supposed to ruin your career. I think people are just at a certain point just going to go, "Oh yeah, no, I posted a million dumb things on the internet 10 years ago. It doesn't matter. Did he do it recently? Because if it's recently, that means he's an idiot. But if he was doing it 10 years ago or 20 years ago, who gives a shit?"
Yeah, but the crazy thing is people are still doing that shit even when they know the consequences, like licking a toilet seat or fucking, coughing on the goddamn prime minister or some whatever fucking crazy shit people are doing out there. And they'll put that shit live on fucking TikTok, man. Like,
Yeah,
kids still do that shit even though they know.
Do you have another way to get TikTok famous?
So do you think that those kids it's not going to matter later on?
I think
when
so.
they're trying to get jobs and shit?
I think so, because all of them did something stupid on TikTok. Fucking.
You mean everybody that runs that particular Wendy's at the time?
50 years from now, about 98% of the
Or
population.
what's her name? Wait. What's Wendy's in Canada? McClams? What do y'all call it there, dude?
No, I'm bringing up. McDick's isn't really. It's not really a thing that people fucking like. I don't know. But nobody's like making a sign that says McDick's.
There's no other fun ones?
No, it's just McDick's. McDick's is it in Canada. Nobody's like.
You're missing out, dude.
Nobody's coming up with fucking burger twat. That's not what we're doing. We're not doing fucking
burger twat. That's pretty great though, dude. I like that.
All right, well, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do it. But if you can't say it to a kid, I don't know. Nobody brought up the fact.
You say McDick to a kid, you could just say burger twat to a kid. They don't know the difference, dude. They're just gonna go around telling their friends burger twat and get in trouble in school. That's not your problem.
I guess that's you're
it's
right.
like you bought them alcohol.
All right, well, hashtag burger twat. Let's see if we can get it started.
Hashtag burger twat. Just throw that on. Just make something up.
Yeah, let's do the burger.
The random picture.
The burger twat challenge on TikTok is gonna be fucking sick. Get ready.
Do you think maybe, dude, you kind of have one of those faces that could like go meme famous, where it's like the face is like, just doing a thing or thinking a thing or something, and then you like write words underneath it, dude? That could be you.
It's gonna be. Don't wish that on me.
Dude, that could be you one day, bro.
No, please don't. I'm not.
No, you really could. Like, especially right now. Like, your head's like kind of in the perfect position, dude, and they could cut it out. It could be like, podcast guy says this. When you're doing a podcast, when your friend starts a podcast, that's what it's gonna be like, dude. Somebody's gonna make that for sure. Just meme his fucking head right out of there.
No, I only get gay porn. That's it. I just get my face cropped onto horribly offensive shit. It's never wholesome, funny memes.
You can't just use that as your excuse that people find your gay porn and then post it at you.
I got my bases covered.
Oh no, these people are so good at photoshopping.
Mm.
Somebody spent the hours enough time to Photoshop my head into gay porn.
Dude, it's a deep fake. I'm telling you. I don't make any money
That's
off
what it
that
was called?
OnlyFans.
That's what it was called?
Yeah.
Deep Fake 9? Is that what you were in, dude?
Yeah. But deep fake 9. They just they CGI. They spend the money to just get all the cast of Deep Space Nine into high level porn. I would watch that. I would not jerk off to it.
No,
I'd watch
it's super meta though. It's like them, but then they go behind the scene. Like it's them like behind the scenes filming the movie, and then they all get put on like fappening. And then they just decide, screw it, let's just make this movie about banging, since we all got fappening anyway.
Do you know what I want to just point
Deep
out
Fake
the fact,
9.
dude? I want to point out the fact that not only did you assume that I knew exactly what fappening was, and you're fucking disgusting for knowing what fappening is. It is disgusting that I did know. Yes, it is. No, you shouldn't know what that is.
Everyone knows what that is.
No, you don't. It's not a common thing.
Reference.
It took me a second, so I feel classy that it took me a second to figure out what you were talking about.
Really?
Yes, I believe.
Did you type it in?
I did. I believe there is somebody listening right now. Actually, no, nobody's listening. But if there was somebody listening right now,
your mom knows about it.
No,
Ryan,
mom,
sure.
Hit me up. You got to DM me. Say if you know what the fappening is, and don't Google it. Do not Google it.
I heard about that shit like the day it happened.
Why? That's so.
People on podcasts were talking about it, but you go to work and people are like, "Dude, you say fucking Jennifer Lawrence is busy or whatever."
But
you work in kitchens, dog. People are fucking gross, nasty, and all over the place, dude, and on crack. Gross, nasty, and on crack.
I know about the Jennifer Lawrence pictures before I knew about the fappening, or like I didn't know that was a fucking website that was like.
You didn't hear that super fun, hilarious sounding word? It's like has the same power as diddle to just take all the pain out of everything that happened and make it just funny now. It's terrible. I know it's a horrible thing, but I heard the word fappening and I never forgot it after the first time I heard it. Sorry. I'm not advocating for fucking, goddamn fucking hacking people's shit.
I think you are.
I'm just saying, when you hear the word, you're like, "No, that's funny." I don't know why they called it that, but
remember
that's funny, right?
You remember that website Ashley Madison? How they had like a spokes guy, like who was like, "Hey, yeah, like I don't cheat on my wife, but if you need a place to cheat on your wife, Ashley Madison's that. You can be that."
A spokes guy?
Yeah, there was, but you could be that.
Who's the face of just shitbags? Who's like, you look like look at these people auditioning for that part, dude, and they're like, if you get that part, like you gotta think like, you just look like the shittiest guy at everybody, dude. Like,
yeah, but you can be that guy for revenge porn. And like hack porn, you could be that guy. You could be like, hey, I know jerking off to porn stars is pretty lame. Wouldn't you like somebody who absolutely didn't want their nudes on the internet? Come over to the fappening and we'll show you all their holes.
No, I think it's more of a curiosity thing.
It is. I want to see it.
It's not like something that like you go back to and you're like, ugh.
No, see the thing is,
what? And then you look and then you're like, okay.
I know that I'm doing it for the purest of reasons. I'm going to tell you why. I don't... Hear me out. Hear me out.
For a guy who started this conversation the way you did, you better land this one fucking with a goddamn 10. Here we go.
Let me get up on my fucking pedestal up here and talk down to you as the lower class citizen that you are. But...
Oh, no, you're not trashing me.
It's disgusting, the stuff that you would do. So I'm going to tell you why I believe that I am justified for looking at the fappening and you are not. I would look at anyone that was on there. If Louis Anderson was on the fappening tomorrow and there was a headline on there, you fucking better believe it, I'm clicking on it. If the Queen of England is on there. If literally fucking Ron Perlman is on the fappening, I'm going to see it. I want to see everybody fucking naked because I think it's weird. I think people look weird naked, and I think it changes things. Like it changes your perspective on like their
You're such
level.
A Canadian bitch, dude. Shut up. I like to look. Well, sometimes I go through the pornography and I look at the bodies and I say, wow, that is a fantastic form and shape. Wow, it seems like she does a lot of sit-ups. I just like to have respect for all these women here. But before I jerk off, I'd like to have a prayer if everyone would lower their heads. I would like to have a prayer, a jerk prayer, really fast. I would like to say that I hope this woman has a much better life, and she's in therapy now for all the times that she was touched or potentially harmed in her childhood. And I would like to take a moment to just thank her for the sacrifice that she made, taking that 12 inches. And I don't know why I sound like Barack Obama. Amen.
That was a good Barack. But
Thanks.
No.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
that's not what I'm doing. I don't look at those things for masturbation at all. I never looked at Jennifer Lawrence pictures and was like, hold on, let me fucking jerk off right now. I was like, wonder what she looks like naked, and went and looked, and I was like, oh, all right, and then I moved on with my day. That was it. So I would do the same thing if Wesley Snipes is on there, and they're like, you never guess this. Wesley Snipes has a picture of him fucking spreading his ass cheeks. I'd be like, no fucking way. And I would go and I'd look.
Yeah, that's never happened though.
But if it was there,
Yeah, but that's never happened.
If it was
cool.
We
So okay, cool. Yeah, if a dick was there, you'd look at
No,
it. Whatever, dude.
we
That's
hacked-
it's a completely irrelevant argument.
Wesley Snipes' phone was hacked. He had a hemorrhoid. He was trying to check it out, and he was going to send a picture to his doctor. And now
Dude,
we
is
have a
that like-
picture.
Is that what y'all call it there? Is that what y'all call huge dongs there, bro? You had a fucking hemorrhoid, bro. Look at that thing hanging all out. That shit looks uncomfortable to sit on, bro. You got a hemorrhoid. Hey, you got a donut for that thing, homie? I gotta go on a fucking plane trip later. I got a donut. Nah, it's for my hemorrhoid. Wink, wink.
No, that's gonna be just so hard to explain away when you're just like fucking. It's my hemorrhoid. Be like, your hemorrhoid? Be like, yeah, no, I got a fucking hemorrhoid. Be like, you can't just change the
You trying
name.
to make it cool?
Yeah.
I'm trying to make it a thing,
You
bitch.
can't make hemorrhoid a medical condition, a term for your dick. It just doesn't work. It just
No, it's hanging all out. Hard to sit on. You gonna find out.
just
I don't know if that makes sense. Shut up. Hey, come on now. It's a new thing. That would be a great fucking sketch, dude. A dude just fucking trying to come up with a new phrase and use it on like a fucking prostitute or some bitch he's got over at the hotel. And then he's just like trying to use it and it just throws everything off and he's like trying to justify its use over and over again. And he can't get over that.
Just
He's
explaining
like, let's
it
just
again.
fuck. He's like, nah, I mean, come on. Why don't you get what I'm saying? I thought about this. All the boys thought it was dope.
Yeah.
Why don't you like it?
It's all red and shit. It's engorged. It's fucking
I
hard.
mean, come on. You get it, right? Why don't you get it? She's like, you just paid me $300. Can I just suck your dick and leave? He's like, nah, nah. I'll pay you $300. I'll give you $200 extra. Now tell me why the hell this don't make sense. It's a hemorrhoid.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's gonna catch
I
on.
changed my Twitter handle, bitch. Sorry, go ahead.
You can't just do that. I can't do that for like 6 months now.
I had to pay a guy for that shit.
Fuck. So I don't even know where I was going with that, but
Something about a hemorrhoid.
there was nothing about a hemorrhoid. You just like know how to derail a fucking conversation. Like no matter where I'm going, you're just like, yeah, nuh-uh. I'm just gonna be like, fucking something else. Just throw a hemorrhoid in my
I
face
just
for 10
honestly,
minutes.
I'm like, well, I always think we're gonna remember where we were, but then we don't, and I feel bad.
We need a third person here. Don't want them to talk. Just fucking get us back on track. Just give us like 3 words.
I want to go right back to there, bro. Why can't we just go back? Take us back. I want to go back.
I have zero clue what it was. Clearly, it wasn't important. I just keep looking at pictures of Trudeau falling down the stairs.
Is there a gif of that? Because that would just be great. Just an endless tumble gif.
Oh fuck, there definitely is. But I was looking up some of the stuff that was going on with the coronavirus, other than the circles that was going on in Toronto. So they had the circles. They had like all the social distancing stuff that's still in place. There's still places that have masks or make you take carts, so you got to go around and that's your social distance like shield. I guess you use it as like as a bumper car to keep the plagued people away. Get away from me, Sonny! Don't get close to me.
I'm out of the way.
Yeah, you just bash into their ankles with it. But So there was I talked about this before on the show, that there was this lady that is she's drinking semen shakes, and it was supposed to boost her immune system, and she
Yeah, you barely touched on this.
I've talked about this before. She does this before, and she would like keep she didn't have a boyfriend at the time, and she would just keep samples in her fridge and just take a shot of that stuff in the morning. And she
So how's she getting the samples?
she had like a friend, like that's the biggest fucking friend zoned ever. It was the saddest story. It's like he clearly wants to fuck this chick so badly that he's willing to jizz in a cup at his house and deliver it to her so she can drink it later. Ugh, it's just.
Oh man, that is so weird. Do you think that in some way satisfies him?
A little bit. You know, he like opens
Like he's
her.
like, at least. Could you just imagine being like, "Hey, honey, you came up from. Oh, you just don't burp, please, while we kiss when I get home," because I mean, she just drank another dude's jizz before you walked in the door.
Well,
That's fucking horrifying.
She was definitely single. I'm assuming if you had a boyfriend, you would fucking just get it from the tap. But she was just getting.
Oh, I don't know why I assumed that. Sorry.
But it's still, she could do. I don't know. She's probably dating other people. I'm assuming she's dating other people over this time. So that's definitely happened, where she had a semen smoothie in the morning and then at night had a Tinder date. Fucking felch her mouth.
Yeah, because you couldn't supply all that.
I don't.
She's probably gonna need more than you can supply, dude.
I don't know how much you need. I think it's packed with protein. Like it's like a little bit goes a long way. But
yeah, but you could build up a tolerance. Sorry, go ahead.
It really, I felt so bad for this guy, because you know he's sitting at his house just like with her Facebook page open or her Instagram open, just pounding one out into this fucking whatever Tupperware that he's gonna jizz in to bring it over to her house. And it's the saddest like if somebody like hacked his webcam, they would just like put money into his account, because they'd be like, Jesus Christ, this is the saddest thing you could witness. And
just hunched over.
Yeah, it was really sad at the time, but now there's some lady who's going out and claiming that the reason that she doesn't get coronavirus is because she fucking pounds down smoothies filled with semen. And
different chick.
I believe it's a different chick. I don't think it's the same chick. I couldn't find the old article.
It's the same chick. It's like, all right, you did the cum drinking thing once. You can't just go twice on the cum drinking thing.
I think her thing's definitely kind of based around cum drinking girl. It's got to be like that's her Twitter handle, like
cum girl.
She's cum drinking girl. But so what the deal is that she says that taking a sperm smoothie shot every morning has built up her immune system so much that she's pretty much immune to coronavirus. It's a strange story, but the chick is weirdly hot for how
Let me see.
crazy this story is.
Yeah, definitely.
So
she what is that?
It's an ice
Looks
cube
like
tray.
egg yolk.
It's an ice cube tray filled with semen.
Oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
She's in a long distance relationship. You mean we're out here delivering cum trays and shit, dog?
Yep, that's what it is. So she doesn't have her boyfriend there. She doesn't get it directly from the tap. She has a long distance relationship where he freezes it in ice cube trays. So this guy's jizzing in ice cube trays. At least he probably gets to talk to her on the phone or has nudes of her and gets to at least jerk off to that. So he's one step further than the fucking weirdo who just jizzes in the Tupperware.
Honestly, it's just the world's longest cum shot.
Delivered
it's
it.
Just, yeah, dude. It's like you shot a load and then it got on a plane and flew halfway across the world and landed in a bitch's mouth, dude. That's amazing.
So I'm a little bit disappointed by this story, because I thought she was just fucking getting a guy to jizz in her smoothie every morning, because at least the guy gets the benefit of getting like jerked off every morning at the very least. But this guy's still just jerking off in a Tupperware and sending it. But she claims that she hasn't had a cold or a flu since 2017, where she started infusing her drinks.
Really?
Yeah. So like I've
What
had
the
them.
fuck am I looking at here on the bottom? What is that?
That's her smoothie that she drinks. It's
That's
filled.
the smoothie.
I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know.
Is it a cum and dookie smoothie? Like,
It's-
what the fuck is that, dude?
It's I don't know. It's probably just like a hunk of broccoli and some kale filled with a load.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is. So
Scroll up a little bit.
my question that I had to ask you is for how hot she is. Like she's pretty hot. Like she's not ridiculously hot, but she's ridiculously hot for how fucking crazy this
Yeah,
this
to be
shit
the
is.
girl that's like the cum girl.
Yeah. Would you put up with this if even like so say you're dating this girl and like you're not a long distance relationship, you actually fucking date this girl and you get to have sex with her. But when you're having sex with her, before you're about to come, she'll get upset at you if you don't let her know beforehand, and so she can go get the ice cube tray and like hold a couple of loads, and that's like every time.
No, because she's the pure concept of thinking that drinking jizz is gonna make your immune system better is no. That's what the line's drawn already.
She got colds and
yeah.
flus before this, and then all of a
Fucking
sudden
idiot.
she starts fucking taking the semen all the time, and then boom, no more flus. So coronavirus, it's like a flu, it's a virus out there. She's good. She's had so much load inside of her that all of those little tiny babies are fighting everything inside of her. They're just anything that comes in her is just getting obliterated by the endless supply of new DNA that's being dumped into her.
What if your mom got corona and the only way to heal her was cum, but your dad couldn't make anymore? Would you do it? Would you?
Why? Why would you want to know that? Why? And no, I think
Come on, man.
no. If I'm
Be
answering,
honest.
I'll be as honest as possible. You're not.
I can't see your face. Put your face back on so I can look at you while you talk about this because I want to see if you're lying or not.
You are not gonna like my answer. I would jerk off a stranger before I would give my mom my load.
Really?
Absolutely.
Would you let her die of coronavirus?
No, I would go jerk off a dude if there was no other way.
Only you. It has to be the same biology.
What?
Like, it has to be. You can't. It has to be like interfamily.
So like if I got somebody like I jerked off her brother and
Like even your dad's cum couldn't save her. Only yours could because you had her DNA.
what about her brother?
That's the only way it worked.
Can I get her brother? Can I get her brother to donate his semen?
Nah, he said he'd rather die. So now what? He said I'm a decent human being and I would never do something like that. So I'd just rather die and have the world be natural. But go ahead and now your turn.
Did you just like have to duck away from me and like hide from me while you said that horrible shit? Because yeah, I wouldn't want to be on fucking camera when I said that too.
I was doing a little something.
No, yeah. It's okay. I don't have to do it directly. I can do it ice cube tray style, right?
I mean, yeah. No, it's gonna come in like a little individual fucking icing packs, like toaster strudels. She's like, I prefer to eat them on toaster strudels because it masks the flavor. And then you're sitting there and you're hanging out with your mom in the morning and you're having breakfast and you're having pancakes and she's just smashing a toaster strudel and it's like dripping off her lip while you're talking to her in the morning.
No, why? No, why? What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck, dude? Seriously? Do you ever want to hear what you just said back again? Like, if I just sent that to
Do
you.
you? I don't care. I'll listen to it.
Really? Like, that was
Do you or don't you? Yo, do you want mommy to live or not, Ryan? Now this is more of a gun to your head situation.
Pretty much is. He was asking, like, Do you want me to kill you?
No, this is more of a Liam Neeson. I have a special set of skills situation.
What is your
But
skill?
you're only.
I make the best toaster strudels. That's my skill. I don't. Oh man, I know. If I can do it.
Hey, breakfast is ready. Sorry, this is hard to swallow.
Ew.
It's like marshmallow fluff.
Ah! Ew, why would it be that thick? Why? No.
Hey man, that's on you.
I think
You eat too much zinc.
I don't think I could do it directly. I think I could do it because I'm gonna do it anyway, and if I just need to collect it and then the next mental part is just sending it away somewhere, I can probably get away with that.
Listen, Ryan, that was working for a while, but I'm afraid everything's gotten a little bit worse.
Stop
It's
it.
taken a downturn.
Stop
now
it.
We only have a 30-second window to get the sperm in her body.
I
30
can still
seconds,
do it.
Ryan.
I can
So
still
we're
do
gonna
it.
need you to be by. We're kind of gonna need you on tap. Listen, Ryan, you're gonna have to be on tap here till the end. Do you think you can handle that? Listen, she might pull through in a week or two.
Nobody's gonna listen.
Can you be on tap for a week or two?
To what? Jerk off on my mom? Is that what you're asking
No, not
me?
on her, you fucking sick pervert freak. In your hand or something.
And then what?
Cup
Throw
it.
it at her?
No, cup it into her mouth like a gentleman. She's
Ew.
sick.
Ew. What the
This
fuck?
your mom you're thinking about, dude. You're fucked up, bro. Why would you actually picture that? Oh my goodness. Moving on.
Don't act like you were fucking sitting there picturing my mom. You know your mom just kept fucking going through your mind while you were saying that. Don't even lie. You were thinking that you were just putting yourself in that scenario. Like you were watching a movie or like, what would I do? I know you thought it. Everybody did. Anybody who listened pictured their mom. They didn't picture my mom. They don't know what she looks
just
like.
Just because I saw that on a videotape in my fucking parents' bedroom when I was a kid does not mean that you can bring that up right now.
Ew. Imagine that would be the sickest porn like script ever. Somebody's just like
What?
like you know how everything's like incest porn now? Like it's like
Yeah.
and now it's just this guy, he's in like a Saw room's basement and like he's chained to a wall and he's just got one hand that's chained just enough that he can jerk his dick off and his mom is on a screen there and it's just like the only way to have your mom live through the virus is to just ejaculate for her or whatever the fuck I don't know exactly what your plan was, but we'll work that out in post. But then he's just basically got to jerk off to his mom and then there's the setup for just the weird incest porn that everybody's into.
Yeah, but what we're doing is a serious drama. Looking to get Spike Lee in on it. And I'm trying to make a hard-hitting, like, emotionally driven drama that breaks new ground. That's kind of all about, basically you jerking off and your mom having to drink it for probably an hour and a half.
Oh god.
A lot of documentary style cuts though to people talking. But then that one slow-mo clip in black and white of you cupping it into her mouth.
Oh,
They just keep playing
why
that. They just
why
keep
did
playing
I
that part
take
over
it
and over
back
again.
here? What the fuck is wrong with you? Well, fuck, man. I wanted to go through the rest of this story, but you're making it so much worse. I swear to
Come on,
God.
let's go, man.
Dude, I swear to God, the next thing that I was going to say is the quote from her is, "It's best to consume the semen as close to production as possible to get the most out of its nutrients and benefits."
That's so funny, dude. It's true. I told you, bro. Listen.
It's like
I'm up on the latest scientific data.
the frozen semen, it'll do. Like in a pinch, you can take it, but like the second it hits air, it starts losing its value. It's like a car. You drive it off
it's like
the
an
lot.
avocado.
Avocados are way better. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna get bad quick. So I don't know, but apparently it's not a way to fight off. This lady's a saint in my book. Is she's saying it's not a way to like fight off the coronavirus, but a strict regimen of direct dose semen blasting into your stomach will give you an immunity to viruses to come. So get as much in you, get it up you.
What if you get some kind of cum virus or something? I mean, Jesus
Shut
Christ,
the
dude, there's
fuck
got to
up.
be like a certain point where it's like, how's your goddamn stomach surviving down there? And it's just, what is it, all cum? Like, what are you doing?
You know, like there's
Just
that.
saying it lines your stomach? Like, there's no way cum goes in your stomach. It's like, all right, boys, let's get to work lining this place up here. No, they got shit in your stomach that does that, and it melts cum, I'm sure. I'm sure
Who
when
is
cum
that?
hits your stomach, it fucking melts.
Who was that person? Was it like Hugh Grant or Bon Jovi? I feel like you heard everybody that got their stomach pumped for semen. I know it's not true, but it's like, is that actually
Rod
a thing?
Stewart.
Rod Stewart. That's who it was. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just everyone, dude. I swear to God, if you move across the country, like if you go to like Midwest, it'll be like Bon Jovi or something. Like it changes. I'm pretty sure I heard Richard Gere. I'm thinking. Well, he had hamsters in his ass.
He's the
yeah.
gerbil guy.
Yeah, but so is there isn't there water toxicity? If you drink too much water, you can get poisoned. If you drink,
Yeah, people die from that. Some lady died in a water drinking contest recently.
really?
Yeah, from drinking too much water, she literally OD'd on water and died.
So that leads me to believe that there is semen toxicity. That if you just start like, if you're just pounding shots of semen when you get up in the morning like you're a fucking on intervention, then I think at a certain point your stomach's gonna start rejecting that stuff. That's like a live culture that you're just pouring down your throat all the time, and it's you're gonna build a society in your stomach, basically.
Dude, yeah, man, and that's how Cannibal Corpse got started with their first track, "I Barf Cum."
Is that actually
I
a
don't know
song?
if you heard that, Dr.
It's not a
No, it might actually be, dude. Like, honestly, it's not, but it might be one.
No, that's
I don't
more
know.
that's more of an anal cunt song.
Anal Cunt's just a ripoff of Cannibal Corpse.
Shut up, dude. Do you remember Anal Cunt? Anal Cunt was the shit.
They do have "I Cum Blood."
Is that
So
Cannibal
it's
Corpse?
close. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I don't know if you're making things up anymore or not. Like, it's impossible
No.
to tell.
It's like head shoveled off, hammer smashed face, fucking guts ripped out, fucking pussy wide open, fucking. I don't know, just crazy.
Holy
Look up
shit.
Cannibal Corpse song titles. Let's go. Rip them off,
Swollen
guys.
with liquid, ready to burst. A load of my lymph will quench the dead body's thirst.
Was this lyrics? You going deep?
Oh, I'll go deep. She turned putrid yellow. I piss in her maggot-filled asshole. Fucking Jesus
Christ!
Oh
dude.
my God! Like, I wish I could get like a really
I'm gonna need to
beautiful.
smoke a cigarette here and more of this, dude. Just
Dude, can I get like a romantic like backing song? That's what I'm looking for.
a romantic backing song.
Yeah, like what? Like I want like a track that sets the
Slow
tone.
it down and just read them real slow and sexy to me. Yeah, man. Give me some sexy music. It's got to be easy to find sexy music, right?
I don't know. Well, let's just try this.
Just give me some like no lyrics Ricky Martin. Ooh. Oh yeah, dude. Turn it down just a little bit.
All right.
Just a tad. Just a tad. There you go.
Okay. Fucking the rotting. My semen is bleeding. The smell of decay seeps.
Slow down, Ryan.
Seeps from her genital cavity. The
Yeah, deeper
smell was unbearable as I unburied
Yeah,
her.
dude. Okay, then you're not in a haunted house ride doing the
can't.
fucking voiceover.
I
okay?
can't.
No, come on, I'm voice coaching you, man. Do this.
God damn it. I come blood from my erection. I feel
Whoa,
it
no,
run.
no.
Stop fucking coaching.
Slow.
You read it then.
Slow and sexy.
Here,
No, you got this. No, slow and sexy, Ryan. It's better if you do this right now. Play along. You got this, buddy. Slow and sexy, okay? Chill it out. Relax.
I feel
Talk
it
to me.
run down her throat. Swallow. Eyes glassy and vacant. Body dug up to play with. Skin greasy and naked, tonguing her rotten anus. Jesus fucking Christ!
Don't break character.
Tonguing her rotten anus is a fucking lyric?
Come on, man. Come on, dude. Yeah, dude. Come on.
I need a
Killing
lie.
this right now. You're actually better at this than you thought, man.
Shut up.
I got your back.
I need a live woman to fill with my fluid. A delicate girl.
That bit more now. Hang on. I'm feeling this now. Yeah, you're getting into it.
I don't like this song. This song's not setting the mood for
Give
me.
me an even sexier song, dude.
Even
like-
sexier?
Yeah, dude. Can you type in even sexier song, maybe? On Google, please. Ooh, yes.
No, I don't like any of these. I'm gonna
Play Genuine.
Here you go. This is sexy blues backing track. How about that? Ooh.
No, dude, it sounds like fucking Pink Floyd. Put on
Dude, I'm
Genuine,
into this.
dude.
No, this is gonna work for me. I'm putting on Genuine.
This sounds like fucking.
This is perfect.
This sounds sad.
This is perfect. Okay. Where was I?
Okay, let's hear it.
Her body, exceptional. She thought I was normal, but I wanted more. I came blood inside of her, choking on the clot, gagging on the
music
snot, gushing blood from her mouth, blood gel leaking out, body buried in a shallow grave, unmarked for none to find. The sickness I have left behind. Undetected go my crimes. The greatest thrill of life. Slit my own cock with a knife. Violent climax, surging serum on my skin. Back from the dead, I am resurrected to spew putrefaction. That's the end.
Nice, dude. That was beautiful. That was really hot, dude. I'm gonna clip all that out and send that to everyone in your family. All right.
Please clap.
I'm done. I think that was a beautiful way to end it. I don't think anybody heard that anyway. There's no way anybody listened to this, so I
You're
appreciate.
not topping that. Nobody's topping that, dude.
Nobody's doing
I'm gonna
that.
shit my pants when I listen back to that because that is the most ridiculous thing.
You might be the only one to hear that, so enjoy that. Seriously, Welcome to an American is pretty much this. That's what we do. We're doing that every week. We haven't missed a goddamn week yet, which is crazy. We're putting them out. I encourage everybody just go listen to that because the Christian's just taking over this abortion. He's just trying to eat away at this until this is just welcome to an American. So you might as well just get on board now because you're gonna get sucked in.
I'm gonna go nuts to butts in the park and everybody's fucking there. But it was like, like an orgy. Dude, not like that, dude, you idiot. It's like an orgy, though.
Yeah, that's how the conversation went. Yeah, okay, perfect. Thanks. That was a great way to end it. Thanks, Christian. Keep your
That's
shit.
how the conversation went, dude, just for the record.
Yeah, that's exactly how the conversation went. To a T. It's almost like you're not being a huge asshole right now. It's never happened.
Dude, I love you, okay? I do this because I love you, dude. I wanted to tell you.
That's really where you're taking this now? Are you?
No, dude, like, you're so taken aback, dude. Canadians can't handle that. No, that's how you actually,
No,
it's like a Jedi mind trick to a Canadian, dude.
I'm starting to believe that this is like one of those 90-day fiancé fucking things, and you're just trying to get a green card to come over to Canada because you realize that you're fucking falling apart over there. You guys, you don't know what to do. You see our sexy prime minister, and you're like, wow, he looks way better than this fucking shitty president. I'm on my way over. If we just go looks, we're winning. We're winning.
Hey, dude, you just remember when you're all standing in the streets, marching in place and saluting fucking Trudeau's fucking new flag that he unveils there in a couple of years? We'll be down here living free and wild, baby, and you can come holler at me then, and I'll still have your back because that's how Americans are. We take them in. So if you want to go up there and keep talking about all that foo-foo communist shit and go on and fucking say all them nasty things about us, well, you can go and do that, but I'll just let you know, I'll be here whenever you gonna come crying because everything there gonna change pretty damn soon. Writing's on the wall. We done put it up. God, fuck yeah, dude. In that shit right there. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Fuck yeah, that gets my dick wet.
Keep your shit together.
Podcast. Yo, it's the clever name podcast. And y'all know when y'all want that clever name podcast. Y'all want that clever name podcast. Y'all want that clever name podcast. Y'all want that clever name podcast.
It's over, Johnny. It's over!